Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Washington Commanders and the Indianapolis Colts. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Williams going to throw on the first play. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Trying to get the running back here going early on the first play, Mike, but what that does is it opens things up for the rest of the passing game as the game unfolds. Show this defense our running back is not an afterthought. He is a priority to our passing attack.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. Vegas! Working out of the gun, here's Williams. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to connect with Chase Brown on that one. And it's going to be 3rd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Throw it again. It's Williams. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Zaven Collins in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. He'll look underneath here for Brown. He's to the 15, and he will get into the end zone. Chase Brown, touchdown Indy. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Seibert's extra point is true. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll go play action with Stroud. A throw on the move is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Commanders first down.
On the quick, right?
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. Finding space at the 15. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line.
32 yards.
A big play there for Washington. 32 yards.
First and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art.
Here we go.
Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Irving. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up second and
They send the receiver in motion left. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Romeo Doubs. Touchdown, Washington.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
What is up?
Williams going to keep it on the zone read. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
What is up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught downfield by Hunter. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Williams to throw on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
What is on?
A play fake. Now Williams, and the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So on fourth down, here comes the veteran, Bryan Anger. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A give. This is Irving. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Ashton Davis there to make the play.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
Stroud's pass. Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Yeah. Combo. Park Spurs.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That's to the left side. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Commanders come up with it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Irving. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
It was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Here's Stroud. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
3rd and 7.
Here we go.
He'll get this out wide. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's 4th down.
Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 4th down coming up.
Here we go. Hey, stop. Hey, one more. Look at hot. Look. Monkey. 11.
To throw, it's Stroud. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And it's going to be a Commanders first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
That's right. 18. That's right. Hey, south.
They'll run with Irving. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
At the 15-yard line.
Oh, why Tony? 18. That's right.
Here's Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time.
8 yards to go.
And it's going to bring up a third down.
Taxi. Now, that's right. 18. That's right.
Stroud. That is caught by the tight end, David Njoku. Touchdown, Commanders.
Washington.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Colts 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
What is it? Hold on.
And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
What is up?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Now he'll air one out. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
On first down, here's Irving. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Back to throw. Stroud. To the left side, he's got Njoku. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
That's good for a Washington.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. They'll run it. It's Irving. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
On third down, it's Irving. They'll mark him down there at the 33, but that is good enough. A run gives him a first down. Here's first and 10.
That's another Washington first down.
Stroud to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
First and 10.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
19 Texas. On 2J. No. 19. That's it.
On the handoff, it's Irving. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go.
We'll go again here with Irving. He slams it in there, and he is in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Washington. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
What is up?
On first and 10, it's Williams. He finds De'Ami Brown.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Quick throw, taken in. inside the 30-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. An even 40 yards. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Got his man at the 6. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Throwing again, Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Williams to the air once more. Pushed out to his left. Now he takes off.
While he was running away from the pocket, Mike, I was wondering, was he going to just throw that one away or try to make something out of nothing? Give him credit. He does a nice job picking up some positive yardage before he's forced to go out of bounds.
Now this looks like a design run, and this time he will work his way into the end zone. Caleb Williams, touchdown Colts. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Colts 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Irvin. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Washington.
And the Commanders' 1st down.
Now Stroud. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he is going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Man in motion, heading left. From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Stroud. Moving outside the pocket. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
While he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
Field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Commanders going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the quick, right?
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Washington.
On play action, Stroud rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On 2nd down, a run with Irvin. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, Commanders. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The score, Commanders 31, Colts 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready to not. Punch flyers, punch flyers.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
He'll get this one complete to Brown. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 36 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Roquan Smith. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
That's caught by Harrison right side. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 36 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Brown. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Vegas, Vegas.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Indianapolis. His 4th TD grab of the season. Here's Seibert now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Colts are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Makes the score
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, T. What's up?
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second and 11.
All right.
Back to throw. Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Here we go.
Now give on the ground. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
All right.
Right back to Irving. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Second and 10. Here's Stroud. He'll step up and run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Third down, they need 5. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Crazy. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
18, what's that?
Stroud to throw. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. The offense is out there, 4th and inches.
Swap, another swap.
Now, Stroud. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator...
And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Volunteer, volunteer. Yes.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
At 18, what's that?
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Washington first down.
Here we go. 18. Let's hit.
They'll motion the slot man right
Tonight.
on 1st and 10. Here's the blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
It's second down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And he will get into the end zone. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Washington. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Here's Stroud to the line. His guy's going to try to get 2 more.
The Commanders will line up for the two-point conversion.
Back to throw. He'll swing that out wide. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Yeah. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready, set.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Vita Vea getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up 3rd down.
It is 3rd and long.
LeBron, slam left. Go, ready, set.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
1st down.
Williams to the air once more. He'll let one go down the middle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4 at the Commanders.
Throwing again, Williams. On the run to the right.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
3 brings up second and 7 at the 10-yard line.
They face second down and 7.
Raise it up, punch first, punch first. Vegas, Vegas. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. Tango, tango. Punch first, punch first, punch first, punch first. Vegas, Vegas.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 12.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
What is up? Yes, yes.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And the Commanders are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
A gain of 14.
Oh, right.
First down, Washington.
18. What's that? Tonight.
They'll stay on the ground. And they'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of
They'll
5.
break the huddle.
Brings up
It's second and 5.
On the quick, right? Swap. Another swap.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So a win here on the road for the Commanders. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Indianapolis.